Hey everyone, J.K. Whited here with the Baseball Rebellion, here to give you some video article content. And I wanted to start by saying, I got this video from an online client of mine that I work with, and it was so good. I was like, I gotta find a way to use this and let people see it. But I couldn't think of really what was the subject of it? What was the title of it? What could this help people with? Like a move per se or anything, and I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And he's just kind of going through one of our drills that we do. He's obviously in an extra room in his house. He's got some mirrors there. He's got some tape on the ground, that kind of stuff. And I just kind of watch him go through his moves right here. There's nothing incredibly aggressive about it because he's not really working on any of the aggressive parts of what we do. But it's just so clean. And I thought that the moral of the story here in this video from him is practicing in a controlled environment, creating your environment the way you want it, and care about the details. Okay, this is a very young player, obviously, who really cares. You can just see it. Look at his face, right? You can just look at his face and see that he really, really cares about perfecting these movements. And he's putting the time and the effort and the detail work in this off season. So maybe I don't even know what I'm going to call this yet. All right, that's how fresh this is in my brain. But I want to show with everybody just to kind of see, like, this is excellent. He's working on leading with his hips. Okay, so we talk about how valuable your first move is, right? And you can see that he really does a great job of doing two things: turning his hips in as he moves them out. So by the time he starts that move forward, he's on track with his direction. Moving direction doesn't matter about your foot. All right, it matters about your hip, right? He's rotated inward to coil his hips, and he's gotten his head already back over his knee. That's amazing. And one little move right there, he's done three great things, and it all came out of moving his hips in the right way and getting his body prepared properly and knowing what he wanted to do, creating an environment at his house where he could go work, not be bothered, and care about the details. So many players go just hit, and we know this. We've talked about it a million times. I don't want to beat that drum anymore, but so many players this offseason are going to go hit and hit and hit and hit and hit. I'm not saying there's not some value there, but take the time and create some space, whether it's in your attic or your garage or your bedroom or whatever, basement, extra room, kitchen. Find some space where you can take the moves that you're working on without a bat and work on these details. I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find any older player doing it better than this. And you can see him ride that move out, whereas everything's staying closed, right? All he's doing is that. So I don't care about how he's landing here. I don't care about his stride distance. I don't care about where he's landing at the end with his head. All he's working on is feeling that right there. So many things happen so good out of just this right here. Before his hip line even crosses the line on the ground, he's already so much better than what I think I see most of the time. I get a lot of video from online clients who are working on this stuff and getting better, but very, very rarely do I find someone who's great at this in that first video they send me. All right, so taking your time, caring about the details, creating a space where you can care about it, and having that determination to make these moves the best they can be, and this fall going into springtime. And then of course having time where you hit and you're just being aggressive, but so much rides on your ability to set yourself up for success. And this is why he's so good in games, is because he cares about his environment, he cares about the details in his work, and he cares about getting better the right way. And this is why he's going to continue to succeed, and be really good at hitting for a long time, even for not the biggest kid on the playground. So anyway, I just wanted to highlight that, share this with you, and just kind of show you a young player in his element, knowing what he wants, having fun, because he knows that this is going to relate to games eventually, right? And you can just see him moving his weight and using his body, coiling the hips, getting the head back all in one move right there. Bam. Got it. So I just wanted to highlight that, share that with you guys. I hope you'd enjoy it real quick. Create your environment, work on the details, have success. Thanks a lot, guys.